when you have success. And then people start to say, well, hold on. You know, some of these other nations, Germany, Spain, French are strong, but a lot of these other ones are not at the strongest. They're also rebuilding. England have this. I mean, they have one or two Achilles heels in the side, but generally, you know, left backs an issue. Look at all the right backs. John Stones had a pretty good season at centre back. Maguire's played well for England. There are other centre backs. Pickford's been pretty solid. Then you go forward. You know, Henderson, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, £100 million footballer, potentially plus. And then you've got Sterling and Foden and Grealish and all these guys, Harry Kane. Should we not be expecting England to be a bit more inventive?
Yeah. At the same time, though, Craig, you're saying it hasn't brought success, but it's brought more success than England have realised for 56 years. And
maybe that's more about the other nations, and maybe that's more about the pathway and groups.
Whichever way, it's more success than they've had for 56 years. And you could talk about the players like Declan Rice and Mount and Grealish, but in generations gone by, you could talk about Gerrard and Lampard and Rio Ferdinand. And England have always been able to boast these incredible names, yet it's only in the last couple of tournaments that they've been able to boast getting to a semi-final or a final.
You look at it and you just think there is so much quality within this England squad, and as Craig said, you kind of expect that little bit of spark, Nathan, that little bit of entertainment that's been lacking so many times when we see them.
Yeah, you do think that, and to be honest, a lot of it comes down to the individuals. I thought at times today Grealish looked good. We've seen times gone by where Saka's looked good, where Sterling's looked good, but it is that sort of individual magic as opposed to just being a very sort of front foot attacking type team. But then maybe that's just within English football's DNA, because as I look back, I don't picture tons of times when they've been extra expressive, scoring tons and tons of goals all the time. It's just basically what they are. And I think one thing I'd say in terms of the game today and the setup, I think if England maybe had a left-sided left back, like maybe if Chilwell was playing, if we've got Chilwell and Reece James playing fullbacks, that's more attacking to me. But I think the key bit, really, in my opinion, is the way that they play with the central midfielders. Because for as good as Rice is, for as good as Phillips is and alike, I think they're more ball winners than ball players. And they are very good players. But when I looked at the game last time against Germany, you're looking at Kimmich in there and Gundogan, like, they might not be as good at winning the ball, but they're fantastic at moving, passing and moving, keeping the game ticking over and really starting some of those attacks. So it seems like maybe they're a bit short from that creativity element there. But with the bodies we've mentioned about Foden and alike, maybe they can find something. But then ultimately, is that what the coach wants? Because historically, that's not who England have been.
Grealish drives me nuts. Sorry. Just thought I'd say that. It drives me nuts. Just drives me nuts.
Why?
Well, I don't get enough. I just never, ever see enough end product. I mean, every time he goes on a run with the ball, I might as well go in the kitchen and put the kettle on, make a cup of tea, come back and see that he shot wide or his cross has hit somebody. I mean, when he came on in Germany, played an absolutely brilliant ball with his left foot to the back post that Harry Kane, I think it was, should have scored. So he's capable. But he's going to have to do it more for club and country.
Right.
I have no interest in watching somebody. I played with people that beat 20 people, 10 players, and then there was nothing at the end of it. I've no interest. And a couple of thousand punters getting off their seats going, brilliant! What's brilliant? What's brilliant? You run 70 yards and then gave it away, but you beat 8 people. So I just think, and I don't think I've been too harsh, he frustrates me. It's almost as if he feels, and I might be wrong, that these things he's doing is enough. It's not. It's not. He's much better than that. And he needs to get consistent end product. And we don't have that. I see the dribbles, I see the strength on the ball, I see the accelerating away from players and taking it for a run, but I only see occasionally something sparkling at the end.
Right.
And that drives me absolutely nuts for somebody with that talent.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.